You posted on Instagram, Roxanne, to say that, yeah, you're getting home at 5 a.m. from traveling all night. And you also mentioned arguments with your mother. Take us maybe inside that journey a little bit, maybe the falling outs within the family, the dedication to the cause, the sleepless nights. What exactly did you go through in the roughest of times to get to where you are today?
My parents, especially my mom, has always been so supportive. Since the day that I told her I want to be a wrestler when I'm older, she was like, "All right, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're gonna do. Like, you just gotta be dedicated. If that's what you're gonna do, go ahead." She was always so supportive, and she took me to my first trainings. She would take me to some shows, but um, obviously, like having your 14, 15, 16-year-old kid in a business, like it's a business. Like, the independent wrestling scene is still a business, and like I'm surrounded by all these older people, and like I said, like having to travel on Greyhounds by myself and wanting to go to training every single day, and sometimes it was hard for her just to kind of allow me to be on my own, going out
Sure.
there, not knowing if I'm okay, being worried because she didn't want me to get injured so early in my career. She didn't want me to be at training every day. And obviously for me, I just thought, all right, well, like, this is what I need to do. If I want to make it, like, this is what I need to do. And it's so hard. Like, I can't imagine, like, the position she was in.
Yeah, it sounds to me like your mom is a very good mom and really loves her daughter.
Exactly.
None of that sounds negative to me. But I understand. Sure, that's a very daunting situation for a parent to just let your child journey across the state to learn how to wrestle, like to do pro wrestling. That sounds insane. My parents did the same thing. I can relate to a lot of this, but it's all good stuff. So
what would you be like now, Graves? I mean, your eldest is how old?
I'm sorry?
How old is your eldest?
My son's 14.
So
the same age I was when I first stepped in a ring. Yeah.
And can you imagine him saying, "See
no,
that
I don't even
bus.
let him cross the street."
No, yeah, well, yeah, it did like cause certain arguments, and also like my mom was very adamant that she wanted me to go to school, and for me, I just like I took early college classes in high school. I have like almost an associate, so like I knew that I eventually do want to go back to college, but it wasn't my calling at that time. I wanted to move to Houston. I wanted to just like dive like straight into professional wrestling and do everything that I could to like just make it. And it did cause some arguments back and forth. Mental health is also a really big thing. It was like really important to me and my family because a lot of my parents have struggled with it. I've struggled with it. My sisters have. So that was also like partly an issue, and the arguments and just the craziness of everything that I was doing. And I actually did get into a really big fight with my mom at a point where I kind of left home. It was a weird thing where she kicked me out, but
you were
didn't really want me to leave. But I was like, if you want me to leave, I'm gonna leave. So I got in a Greyhound. I traveled back home. I've never told this story, but traveled to Houston, and I lived with my aunt and uncle for a few months. I slept on their couch. I got a job at Chick-fil-A. And I think that was one of the hardest times, honestly, like, because I was without my mom, I was without my stepdad. I didn't talk to my family for so long. I didn't know if wrestling was going to work out because I was just on my own.
How old were you during this time?
I was 18. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, so yeah, I didn't really talk to my family for a while. And yeah, I just had to, that was like the first time I think I just had to like figure out life by myself. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, I'm on my own. This is probably the hardest thing I've had to do in my life, but I'm going to keep going after my dreams. So that's what I did. I was like crying on the couch every night, but then the next day going to Booker's, putting in the training. There's times where I literally was like crying by myself in Booker's ring because I was just like, wow, this is this is tough. Like, I don't know if I really want to do this. And something in me was just like, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And then I got the call from Ring of Honor, and I got signed to Ring of Honor. Ended up calling my mom to tell her about the big news, because I that happened, and I was like, oh, I want to call my mom. And then I was like, oh, wait, I haven't talked to my mom in like a very long time.
Wow.
And I don't know, just something told me to just call her. So I called her, and we had a really good talk, and we fixed everything, and she was so happy for me. She started crying, and then won the Ring of Honor championship. She was there. She was there with me.
Awesome.
She came into the ring after I won. And then, ever since then, like I said, she's been my biggest rock throughout my whole journey.
Roxanne, you mentioned mental health struggles. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because I'd imagine being 21 years of age and putting yourself out there in front of everybody to be complimented, but also to be ridiculed, has got to be a daunting prospect.
Yeah. So personally, I have struggled with mental health. I struggle with anxiety, like almost on a daily basis. I've struggled with depression before. And the cool thing about it is that my family has always been very open about, going to therapy and just talking about your feelings. So I'm so grateful to like have grown up with that, and I've seen my parents struggle with it as well, and completely become so much better after therapy and journaling and talking, and so I think it's really important, especially now, even especially after the pandemic. I think that's when a lot of people were really, really struggling, because I know I was, like, at least for me, like, wrestling was completely taken away from me, and that's all I knew, literally my whole life. So to just be stuck home, having that taken away, it was pretty hard, because it was kind of like, whoa, like who actually am I without wrestling, So that was a little like self-reflecting journey that I had to go through during the pandemic. But like I said, like therapy, I love to journal. I love like just being able to put my thoughts somewhere. I think that's like really important. It'll really keep you healthy to just be able to like talk about things. So I think that's like one of the problems. A lot of people don't think that they can talk about it. They kind of just would rather like keep it to themselves. But I think it's like so much better to just talk about it. And if you talk about it, then there's other people that are going to be like, oh, okay, it's all right for me to talk about it. I can talk about it too,
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Spotify. Follow us now and never miss an episode.